Doppler 12 Futurecast.
All right, Catherine and I were just talking about the Sox-Yankees game tonight. That one could be in jeopardy. I mean, if they do get the game in, it will probably be a situation where they have to tarp the field for some of the time. You take cover, then you go back out, and it's possible that the game just gets canceled outright. But I'm not an umpire. I'm a meteorologist, so we'll stick here to the weather. I do want to point out, though, that the Bruins game should be just fine. I'm not expecting that to be a factor, of course, because the game is inside. All right, let's move on to the weather headlines. From now to noontime, some fog with mostly cloudy skies. I think the bulk of the showers hold off until after the noon hour, spreading from the South Shore and then into northern Rhode Island and northern Bristol County, Massachusetts. 3 p.m. onwards, periods of heavy rain. It's not coming down hard the entire time, but the threat of the heavy downpours will be there, and quite a bit of water will be falling from the system, between about 2 to 3 inches for most of us overnight tonight through tomorrow morning. So it's tonight when the bulk of it will fall. Isolated 4-inch amounts are possible. That's why we have a flood watch out, where we could have the possibility of some small stream flooding, maybe street flooding. Most of the major rivers are relatively low, so we're expecting those to remain in their banks. Live pinpoint Doppler 12, not showing any precipitation locally. We have a few specks of green here off of western coastal Connecticut. A few of these could slip through, but again, the bulk of the rain holding off until the afternoon. Mostly cloudy in Providence right now. Some patches of fog and mist out there. Newport's visibility has been quite low at times this morning. Temperature is 61 degrees. Winds are out of the northeast at 3 miles an hour. High temperatures are pretty much what you see right now. These temperatures will actually fall as we go into the late afternoon with the arrival of those showers. Speaking of showers, we're in a nice lull right now. Notice how the green blobs are not over the top of us, but here they are. And since we've been on at 6 o'clock this morning, these showers are getting closer and closer. So let's time those out. Actually, we're going to do that in just a second. First, I want to show you just how large this system is. Center of low pressure to the north of Florida at this point, but there's moisture out ahead of it. This center of low pressure will shove the moisture at us and also increase those winds as we go throughout the evening. All right, we can time these showers out. Just keep your eye on the clock right here. 8 o'clock in the morning, really nothing much going on other than some fog and mist. 11 o'clock in the morning, perhaps some showers already reaching places like Westerly, maybe Narragansett into Newport, Jamestown. And then as we go into the afternoon, the showers start to spread to the north. So we're going to advance this to around 3 o'clock. Showers spreading into places like Providence, Smithfield, and perhaps into northern Bristol County, Massachusetts. And then after 3 p.m., we're kind of off and on with the downpours. You can see the yellow representing some of those downpours at midnight. And then the heavy downpours continuing all the way through the wee hours of tomorrow morning. By 7 o'clock for the commute, I think the bulk of the rain is over with. We still could have some lingering showers here in Providence, but the winds will be a factor by this point, and a pretty windy afternoon on the way as well, although the windiest point of tomorrow will be during the early morning. So today, in terms of the winds, it's not that bad. We're calm this morning, breezy by 5 p.m. By 5 p.m., we could see some gusts around 25 miles an hour or so, but it's not until tonight where the real gusty winds take over. Temperatures today in the low 50s by the afternoon. Could even see some upper 40s by late afternoon as the rain really starts to cool things off. 53 Foster, 53 Scituate, and then falling after that. For eastern Massachusetts, temperatures also in the low 50s by the afternoon. And then tonight through tomorrow morning, the center of low pressure is just off to our west. Could see some gusts, not sustained winds, but gusts between 40 and about 50 miles an hour. At this point, no wind advisories have been issued, but we will let you know if that changes. It's certainly a possibility. 7-day Futurecast showing cool and unsettled for much of the work week. Tuesday, 60 degrees. A few isolated showers are possible. And then 59 on Thursday with some showers possible on Thursday night. Next weekend looking a little cool, but okay for now. So we really could use the rain given the lack of rain this year, so I think the lawns and gardens pretty excited about that 7-day Futurecast.
All right, thank you, Pete.
Yep.
Now for a look at what's happening.